Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 Billion Signal, sponsored by Merit Forex. What a Friday we got, Black Friday, guys. And the main topic is it was a discount or just a catalyst of further sell off. And when I say sell off, I'm talking about, of course, S&P 500 American indices in general. S&P 500 erases 3.45%. I'm not going even to mention the crude oil, which slipped with 16%, guys. Drops heavily, 16% on Friday. Crude oil. US anyway already gave us a clue on Thursday or Wednesday. I'm gonna lie to you, I'm not sure which day it was, but Joe Biden says they are going to flood the market with 50 million barrels in order to push the price down as the winter is coming, and high prices of crude is definitely not healthy for the economy and for the people in every country. So let's take a look what's going on the calendar, and then we're gonna take a look the charts. We are starting with three Federal Reserve Chairman Powell speeches, testifies on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Federal Reserve, as we already mentioned, is playing a very big role in terms of the interest rates. They will consider interest rate hikes if they see CPI staying high, inflation report staying high. So let's see how it's gonna be. We don't have US inflation this week, but very soon we're gonna find out how is the inflation performing in United States. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Federal Reserve Chairman testifies. We don't have many numbers on Monday, but Tuesday we have inflation report in the Eurozone, 10 a.m. GMT, consumer confidence, 3 p.m. GMT for US. Very important event for the US economy. Wednesday we do have ADP non-farm employment change, 1:15 GMT. Federal Reserve again, Powell is going to testify 3 p.m. ISM manufacturing PMI in US 3 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Crude oil inventories. Crude oil is going crazy, absolutely, and we predicted it. Crude oil, we've been expecting this drop even before Joe Biden announced the news about the crude oil. It was pretty obvious. We're gonna check the chart in about a minute. Thursday we have initial jobless claims 1:30, very important like event for the labor market. And Friday our lovely NFP and unemployment rate. Unemployment rate is also a very important indicator for the US economy, so health of the economy. So it's very important to watch. Let's take a look what's going on with the charts, because we definitely have very interesting movements. Euro US dollar following the S&P 500 drop on Friday. Euro US dollar skyrocketed with 125 pips from the bottom. We've been expecting this recovery for a while, so not surprised whatsoever. GBP USD on the other side is obviously not reacting like the Euro US dollar. GBP USD closed with indecision candle on Friday. That's why I would wait a little bit longer to see the GBP, how the GBP is going to perform in the next couple of days, and I'm not touching it. Australian US is staying exactly on the support level. Australian on the other side is ignoring completely what's going on with the US dollar and pushed down with 70 pips. So from here, we have a very strong support level, and on a round number 0.71, I would wait for a big push to the upside. Then I would take a trade on the Australian USD, but I am remaining bullish, guys. And remember, we have another strain of COVID started running around, and this is what actually is putting a lot of fear on the Australian dollar, because Australians are very conservative towards the COVID, and they're trying to follow such a policy in terms of rushing for lockdown very quickly, even though Australia is considered as a country with very, very low cases of COVID. New Zealand USD, kind of similar price action compared to the Australian, staying on the support level. Huge drops for the last couple of days, 170 total pips for the last 5 days. Last week was just crazy for the New Zealand USD. But now I think we're gonna see a couple of very good moves of the New Zealand USD. I'm waiting and hunting for good buying opportunities here. USD CAD, I am going directly to crude because that's much more interesting. This is what we talked about. It was highly predictable. Absolutely, I mentioned a couple of times when crude drops, it drops heavily. So we've seen this, and I've emphasized on it on my last couple of videos. We've seen that the price action, and as you can see, we have kind of similar here. So huge drop. I've caught it. For those who caught this drop, definitely you're very happy, even if you close the position right now, which is we've seen a little bit recovery, $3 per barrel, but that was very profitable, at least for me. USD Canadian dollar, that's it. USD CAD pushed up 130 pips up on Friday. Simply the Canadian dollar is dropping heavily down here because of the crude oil drop, not because of the strength of the USD. This was predictable, of course, the logic is obvious, so, but at the same time I'm remaining bearish on the USD Canadian, because once we see recovery of the crude oil to the upside, we definitely gonna see huge movement to the downside of the USD CAD. USD Swiss, absolutely logical. US dollar dropped down, but we've been expecting it because of the resistance level. We talk about a huge drop of 140 pips. Remember, Swiss franc and Japanese yen are considered the safe haven currencies. So when we have like economical problems or obstacles, we definitely see the Swiss and Japanese going up, and that's what we see on the chart in front of us. And this was a very good call for those who has taken USD Swiss. Also are very happy. USD Japan, my last currency pair that I'm analyzing here, and absolutely the same price action. 200 pips, 200 even 15 pips drop on Friday from the top to the bottom of this daily candle. Absolutely crazy. 113.13 is the current price of USD Japan. Couple of times I've mentioned that you should be careful with the buy trades of the USD Japan for those who are buying USD Japanese, because we can see very sharp correction to the downside, something that USD Japanese yen is usually like it's normal with such behavior, guys. So that's why it's very careful. You very careful have to buy USD Japanese. If you do so, I personally, I'm looking for short opportunities on the USD Japanese, as I mentioned a couple of times. Also, Bitcoin, by the way, is following the bloodbath. It's very huge drop. We've seen from 60,000 to 53,500 approximately. I don't have the chart in front of me, but careful with the cryptocurrencies. Yes, they are very profitable, but when they decide to drop, they do it heavily. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed these videos. Of course, if you have any questions, Peter Thompson is my name, Senior Mentor Financial Markets. Thank you very much. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget about it. Share us and like us on the social media. This is how you support our YouTube channel. And of course, expect my new video on Wednesday. Bye bye for now.